It looks like we may have arrived. So the hotel is right here behind me, or it's in front of me actually. We may be able to stay here, may not, but like that view though. Yeah, you know you've arrived. Feels good. It's been a long day. I gotta unpack this day for real. All right, welcome to Langmusi. This is just gonna be a little walk around of the town. And we're just gonna talk about it and see what we can get up to. And yeah, it's a place that not many people know about. Not many people have heard of. Whew. The altitude's kind of getting me. Walking up this hill, it's about 3,500 meters, maybe like 12,000 feet in elevation. And yeah, just coming up here in the last 24 hours, you can feel it. Yeah, this is the main entrance to one of the temples, one of the centerpieces of the city, what the city's named after. We're gonna be hitting this tomorrow. But yeah, this is a crazy, beautiful little town. Like the scenery surrounding it is absolutely epic. There's so many little villages, so many little pockets of people, and every single place is so beautiful. So yeah, first impressions, this town is pretty cool. Like I love the aesthetic, but it's very, very touristy. There are a lot of people, especially from Gansu. But like you can't deny, as you're walking down the street, it is really cool looking. Very aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, it's fairly crowded. It's fairly crowded. But yeah, I imagine like once you get up into the like mountains, start doing a few hikes, yeah, you'll be alone enough, you know. I've been noticing more Gansu accents than Sichuan accents here. So that's interesting because I haven't heard a Gansu accent for a long time. Now that we've established that we're actually here, like you have been driving like crazy.
Yeah, it's been a long one.
It's been a long one, but like, what's the plan for the rest of today? Like, what are we doing?
Well, today it's already almost 7, so we'll walk around a little bit so you guys can kind of get orientated, and I can show you some of the things. Like here's the temple on the Sichuan side, and then there's another one on the Gansu side over there.
Oh, right. So yeah, real quick, this town actually splits the border between Gansu and Sichuan. There's a river that runs right through the middle of town, and on both sides of the river are different provinces. So yeah, that's just a little point.
So yeah, so we'll just check out some things tonight. We'll do a nice barbecue, and then we'll discuss some plans. Right behind me, there's a couple nice hikes. One's about 15 Ks up towards the left, and then there's another one up to the right. It's about 20. And then there's a couple shorter ones. You go up to this temple here, about 45 minutes up and down. And the other side has those like red rocks. So a lot of hikes you could do around here. You could do horse trekking and tons of stuff. You can check out these monasteries. You can spend really all day just in town. You know, it's definitely the kind of place you could spend a few days to a week at easily.
Right. So like, and I know you've been up here before. Like, how often do you do these trips?
Well, in general, I do short trips, like, you know, for 2 or 3 days every weekend, like shorter ones. But the longer ones like this, every month or so, or every couple months, I'll do like a longer 4 days to like a week trip. Right. So a few times a year.
And if like people want to get in contact with you, like how can they do that?
They can look at my website, bikewestchina.com, or jenkinjrj@gmail.com. So
all right, both of those will be in the description, so you can contact Jeremy. Like if you're already in China, or just when you get to China, whenever that's going to happen. But yeah, definitely check him out because he does so much cool stuff. Like I've been seeing his trips for a really long time, and I've been supremely jealous of the kinds of places that he goes. And yeah, he's the real deal. He's the real deal. So definitely check him out. To say that Langmusi is a religious town is a real understatement. It's a town of 4,000 people, and it's got not one, but 2 monasteries and multiple institutes. There's a philosophy institute, a Kala Chakra institute, and a tantric institute. There's also a mosque, and whenever you go around town, you see people that are affiliated with these places. It's a really cool mix of non-religious people, Muslims, and Tibetan Buddhists. And all of that coupled with the landscape and the kinds of things that you see on the way there and while you're there and when you hike above the town. Wow, it's something else. It's a place that I really recommend going. It's not exactly easy to get to, but you should go. If I were to offer a piece of like practical advice for Langmusi or a Roa guy or somewhere in this area, I would say get ready for the altitude, because it's going to make a big difference in your experience, like how you react to the altitude. So I would say a couple of things. You need to hydrate like crazy. And then also you can take these, there are these pills. It's, I think, potassium chloride, potassium something. I'll put the Chinese name and I'll put a picture of the box on there. You can take these pills and they're really good for altitude sickness. Like, it'll help you adjust better and it'll help your body handle it. And also maybe bring something to help you sleep, because I haven't slept in 2 days. Just again, because of the altitude. Insomnia is a big concern with altitude. Before you do a really big hike, you need to stay in town for a couple of days. Just get used to it so that when you start your hike, you're not, trashed. And there it is, a little bit of my feelings about Langmusi, my first impressions, and some practical advice. And I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.